Commander ZYK Theta of the Deathworld Alliance stood frozen in the embassy's main hall, all 6 of her combat appendages twitching involuntarily. Behind her, the other representatives of the galaxy's most dangerous species, warriors who had conquered acid rain planets and thrived in gravity wells that crushed steel, huddled together in unprecedented terror. The source of their fear sat in the middle of the room, preening. "Hello? Hello? Want a cracker? Ada!" The scream that followed rattled the reinforced windows. Ambassador Martinez from Earth tried very hard not to smile as the coalition of the universe's apex predators collectively flinched from a 2-pound bird. You said it was a pet," growled Corvin the Destroyer, his species having earned their name by depopulating 3 systems before joining the Alliance. His voice, which had once made entire armies surrender, now quavered slightly. "Pets are supposed to be docile. Comforting. This is psychological warfare." "Mr. Pickles is perfectly docile," Martinez assured them, approaching the umbrella cockatoo on its perch. The bird immediately climbed onto her shoulder, nibbling her ear affectionately. "He just gets excited around new people." Excited. Awada. The Vanta representative's fur stood completely on end, making him appear twice his already considerable size. "It knows words. Why does it know words? Why does it choose violence with them?" "He's just saying hello," Martinez explained patiently. "Cockatoos are very social. They scream to communicate joy, affection, boredom, hunger, playfulness." "Martinez is pretty. Pretty bird. Want a nut? Ada. Death comes for us all. Ada." Even Martinez paused at that one. "Okay, that's new. Who taught him existential dread?" The Alliance members had backed against the far wall. These were beings who hunted in methane storms, who considered 10-meter carnivorous plants a delicacy, who wrestled void krakens for sport. They were currently being held at bay by something that weighed less than a human infant. "Make it stop," pleaded Thekvar the Relentless, her crystalline form resonating with barely controlled panic. "We'll sign any treaty, grant any trade concession. Just, please." "I can't just make him stop," Martinez said reasonably. "He's expressing himself. Besides, you said you wanted to understand human pack bonding. This is how we bond. We share our lives with other species. Bonding. Ada." The void stares back. "Crackers. You live with these voluntarily?" ZYK Theta's voice pitched higher than her translator could properly process. "In your homes? Near your offspring?" "Oh yes. Mr. Pickles here is actually quite mild. You should meet sulfur-crested cockatoos. Or Moluccans. Those can hit 135 decibels. That's jet engine loud." Martinez scratched the bird's head, eliciting a momentarily softer sound that somehow seemed more menacing than the screams. "We've had parrots as companions for thousands of years." "Thousands of years?" Corvin looked ready to reassess humanity's threat level. "You've been conditioning yourselves to withstand sonic assault for millennia?" "Well, when you put it like that. Sonic assault. Assault. Pretty bird wants blood. Ada." The entire Alliance delegation attempted to squeeze through the exit door simultaneously, their various anatomies creating an impressive tangle of scales, fur, chitin, and crystalline matrices. Martinez sighed. "Mr. Pickles, you're being rude to our guests." The cockatoo tilted his head, fixing one dark eye on the terrified aliens. Then, in perfect mimicry of Martinez's diplomatic tone, "Welcome to Earth. We hope you enjoy your stay. Ada. Resistance is futile. Ada. It's learning," whispered someone in abject horror. "It's learning our weaknesses." "Don't be silly," Martinez said. "He's just a bird. A loving, affectionate, slightly loud." Mr. Pickles spread his wings to their full span, crest fully erect, and produced a sound that could only be described as what would happen if a velociraptor learned to use a megaphone. The Alliance members achieved speeds their species hadn't reached since their prehistoric prey-animal ancestors. Alone in the embassy, Martinez looked at Mr. Pickles. Was that really necessary? Necessary. Squawk. Alliance go bye-bye. Martinez gives treats now. She pulled out a sunflower seed. "You know, sometimes I think you understand exactly what you're doing." The bird fixed her with an ancient dinosaur stare that suggested intelligence far beyond what any prey species should possess. Then he screamed again just because he could. Later, the Deathworld Alliance would submit their official response to humanity's diplomatic gift. "Thank you for the generous offer of cultural exchange. However, we must respectfully decline any further pets. We also motion to classify Earth's companion animals as Class A psychological weapons." Additionally, we're willing to renegotiate the mining rights to the entire Sagittarius arm if you promise to never bring another cockatoo to diplomatic functions. Attached was a subnote, "How do you sleep?" Seriously? How? Martinez's response was brief, "With earplugs. Would you like a pair? We have extras." Millennia of coevolution with parrots gave us the foresight to mass-produce them. She didn't mention that Mr. Pickles was considered a quiet one by cockatoo standards. Some truths were too terrible even for the Deathworld Alliance.